Hello everyone. Welcome back to my welcome back to my stream. As always, I am Lucien von Rank and I am here to play games and talk about history, the history of your world from my perspective as a scholar from another world. We're going to take a bit of a different path today, everyone. We've spent the last few streams playing Hearts of Iron, the Kaiserreich mod, which is a grand strategy game, and it's a and it is a very high level overview, lots of abstraction. You don't get a lot of like looks on the ground of how things work. Today, on the other hand, we'll be going in a completely different way. As you might be able to tell from my fancy glasses, we are going to be playing Warthunder today. Mostly flying, because while I'm bad at flying, I'm even worse at driving the tanks. And I haven't done that for years, so I don't really want to, go back into that again. But, so yeah, we are going to be giving this a try. And as a fair warning to any of you who actually, know this game or know how to play it, I am very bad at it. You will probably be screaming at your screens telling me to stop or telling me how I'm messing up. That's okay. I know I'm bad. This stream's probably going to be short because this stream, my plan is to go until I get angry, too angry to keep playing, and I rage quit the game. My secondary goal is to see if I can last an hour before that happens. But before we get into some gameplay, I would like to do our usual thing and just give you a quick book recommendation today. And since we are mostly going to be there we go. Since we are mostly going to be flying today, my recommendation for you today is a book called Sunburst by Mark R. Peedy. It's focused on the rise of Japanese naval aviation. It's actually a companion piece to one of the books we talked about last stream, which was just yesterday, actually. It is the companion piece to Kaigun. That book talked mostly about the Japanese surface fleet, and, well, not the surface fleet, but the Japanese fleet in whole. Yes, angry Lucian. I'll actually get the use of my expressions, but yes. Where was I? Oh yeah. So this is a good companion piece. Oh, 1 second. Sorry. Yes, so this book is actually a companion piece to the book I talked about last stream, and this one focuses mostly about the development of the Imperial Japanese Navy's air arm, its development, the doctrine it used, the specifics about certain aircraft, as well as some of its performance during the war. And again, if this is the kind of topic you are interested in, this is probably one of the best introductory books to read if you want to just get a basic understanding of how the Imperial Japanese Navy Air Service worked. I will put that here next to me. There we go. Aisho. And without further ado, we will get going, and we will hope that I have actually set this up right, and I am not going to have some kind of horrible thing. All right. Let's hide this. So yes, this is Warthunder. It is a free-to-play game. I have played it before. I probably played it a little too much, but it is a vehicle combat simulator game. Originally, it kind of focused on interwar and World War II aircraft, but let me just pull things up really quick. As you can see, it started kind of with, early biplanes, stuff from the interwar era. and usually it used to end at like high-end World War II aircraft, but now now it goes all the way up to like mid to late Cold War aircraft. Like in tanks, you start off in things like the M2A4 and other light tanks from the Euro period, and by the end you can be driving tanks that are still in active duty use today. But I don't like doing that because, from what I have heard, those things sound like hell. But we are mostly going to be flying today, and like I said, undoubtedly, I am going to get angry. I am going to get upset because I am bad at this game. But I will try to have my best. I will do my best. I actually haven't played this game for a while, so I'm going to be rusty. So yes, if you would like to see an enraged Lucian, today might be your day. All right then. I don't like. I know this game also has the options for realistic. Sorry about that, everyone. I know this game has the option for realistic and simulator modes, but we're not going to do that because, again, I don't have the patience for that. We are just going to be playing arcade battles, which will be fun, quick, and, like I said, more likely to get me mad. So, let's just minimize all this stuff. Go away, go away, go away. And yeah, let's give it a try and hope we don't have to wait too long. Yes, this will be a nice change of pace from Hearts of Iron 4 and being concerned about strategy and all those kinds of things. And now I just get to shoot things. I get to shoot things directly instead of, having to handle it via the long distance from looking at it from very high up. Do, 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 do. Lot of little tidbits here. Now, I will say I am not much of a I am not as much of an aeronautical person or like an engineering person. I am terrible at maths. Do not ask me to do math. I will embarrass myself, and I will just make myself look bad. But so I don't know. So I don't talk about the details a lot, but I can talk a little bit about different design philosophy. And as much as I like, and well, while we're waiting for it, we'll just talk. We can talk maybe a little bit about Japanese aircraft designation systems. Isn't that exciting? So the Japanese in World War II had two basically entirely parallel designation systems. Um, in the Navy, they would have the well. This is this is a simplification. This is what I believe they called the what was the proper term? The short naming system, which was an alphanumeric code that would describe both the type of aircraft, the model number, and the manufacturer. So for the classic Japanese aircraft, the A6M0, A represented that it was a carrier-based fighter. 6 meant that it was the 6 model of the carrier-based fighter, and M meant that this particular model was manufactured by Mitsubishi. Followed by some additional what's the word I'm looking for? Some additional information like different submodels and everything, such as A6M2, A6M3, and whatnot. Okay, let's get going. Oh! Don't even. We just started and I'm already almost died. God. Let me know if the volume's okay. This is a new game and I don't know how well the volume is going to be balanced. But yes, right now we're gaining altitude while I continue to talk. You guys might get a little bit of nausea because I am going to be looking around constantly. So yes, we are currently in the the A7M, which was supposed to be the successor to the Zero. I I don't actually know if it ever got a reporting name. So that's another little tidbit, is that the names that we often know Japanese aircraft by, Zero, Val, Kate, these were not names that the Japanese used. These were Allied reporting names. These were names assigned by mostly the United States to Japanese aircraft. I don't like this. There's a lot of them. I'm gonna get away from this. I'm gonna fly away from this. Yeah. Those were names that were assigned to Japanese aircraft by the Allies to aid them because Allied airmen would have trouble were not as good at recognizing the Japanese names. Ooh, can I get in here? Dear. Let's see if I can get in at this guy. Or, no, he's kind of... Okay, let's not go for him. Let's go somewhere else. Actually, this entire situation's kind of messed up. I don't like this at all. I'm getting out of here. I'm too far away from friends. Let's go. Let's not go out there. All right. Let's see if we can get some of these guys. That seems like a smarter idea. Yay! I'm not completely incompetent. Yay! Oh, that's a bomber. Let's see if I can... Oh, dear. I am maneuverable. Ha! Oh, shit. No. Leave me alone. Okay. Well, I can't be too mad because I got a lot of people before I died. Okay, let's see if I can get one more before I... Ha! You know what? I'm not even mad about that. That was good. That was good. I killed someone while I was on fire and about to die. So I am not too mad about that. That was fine. That was fine. Alright then. Alright. Okay. Maybe the game's just being nice to me because I just came back. Bombing's probably... Well, I want to talk a little bit. So let's fly a bomber. Either I'm going to die instantly, or I will actually have some time to talk. I'm going to die instantly, I can already tell. But let's give it a try regardless. Yes, so this is the G5N. This was aircraft did not actually make it in significant production, but G in this case represents that it is a ground-based bomber of the Imperial Japanese Navy. The Imperial Japanese Navy actually provided most of Japan's long-range bombing force. The Army's air services were much more focused on tactical air superiority and some ground attack missions, but they did not have a significant long-range bomber force. So, especially in the China theater, during the war in China, prior to the outbreak of the wider Pacific War, the Navy was actually providing most of Japan's long-range bomber capability. So most of the Japanese air raids on inland Chinese cities, like especially the raids on Chongqing, were primarily carried out by the Japanese Navy, not the Japanese Army, which is a bit of a reversal for most people think about, because in the United States at least, the long-range aircraft were under control of the Army Air Force. But let's get this going on. See, long, boring flights means that I have time to talk about things. So yeah, one things I do want to talk about a little bit is that there's this common idea that Japanese aircraft were super maneuverable, but very poorly defended. You get this always classic meme like, oh, the Zero would explode if you looked at it weird. And while that is true, the Zero was a rather fragile aircraft, but actually, well, fragile is the wrong word. A lot of people make a lot of noise that the Zero was unarmored, but really aircraft armor in the period that we're talking about was quite limited. It usually would be something like a and maybe an armored backrest or something like that to prevent bullets from actually hitting the pilot. All right, time to set up for a bomb run. This might actually be very successful. Okay, okay. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Just to ensure destruction, I will drop everything. I probably didn't need to do that. This plane is slow. It has no defensive armament. It can't do anything, but it has a very, very heavy bomb load. So, I probably didn't need to drop all the bombs on that one target. But, I'd rather make sure I got it than risk not getting it. So let's change our course. So yes, this aircraft was, well, despite their focus on long range, ooh, yay. Despite being the branch that had access to long range aircraft, the Japanese Navy never really had a heavy bomber like this, like the Americans had. Like, oh, look, a B-7. Speaking of that, like that B-17 that's over there, and there are German fighters flying towards me. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Are you gonna leave me alone, or are you gonna kill me? Oh, he's getting closer. He's getting closer. Okay, but at least I'll get one more. I'll get one more drop. Oh, he's flying away from me, actually. Yes, yes, yes. Fly away from me. Fly away from me. Fly away from me. All right, bombs away. And if I do that, I'll be able to track them as they fall. But I'm just bombing an airfield right now, so I don't need to be too worried about where we're going. But let's just fly away so we can set up for another bomb run. Return to base. Yay. Oh no, there's a... I'm probably not going to get another bomb run in. There's a 190 over there. That's probably going to kill me, because this thing has no defensive armament. Well, I hit it at least. Yeah, look, he's catching up to me already. Okay, bombs are back. Let's go back around, see if we can get one more pass in before we die. I can dream. 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 Please, 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 please. Oh, perfect timing. Just as I dropped the bombs. Yep. I can't really... Yep. I can't even really do anything about that, just because, well, this is a very big, slow, unmaneuverable aircraft that has no defenses whatsoever, so as soon as I'm shot up by something, I die. But I at least got to drop 2 payloads on that airbase, so yay me, I was effective. Alright, let's get back in a fighter. Oh! Huh! I wasn't even aiming for that. So yes, yeah, Japanese aircraft, of course, have the reputation of being extremely maneuverable. But really what the Navy wanted more so than any... wasn't necessarily maneuverability, but it wanted range. It wanted range in its aircraft. It wanted its aircraft to be able to fly very far away. Because the Japanese Navy, in its search for aircraft, what it wanted above all was it wanted the ability to attack from a much longer range than the enemy could. Yes. It wanted to basically be able to... Oh god. Who's behind me? Oh. God damn it. See, I'm already starting. I'm already starting to feel the salt. Alright then. Alright. Oh. Oh, eh. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Alright, we're in a classic plane now. We're in the Zero. Oh! Oh dear, I forgot I had this mod. I forgot I had this mod installed. Heh. Alright then. Okay, now I'm a little mad. I'm a little mad. Okay, let's see if we can help finish off this 51. But you know what? Oh, I'm actually first on the team. Look at that. I am... Lucian is #1. Woo! We'll see how long that lasts. Now that I've actually played, I'm sure. Oh, that bat. Oh, he stole my kill. I had that kill. Oh. Now I'm not. Now I'm. Now I'm mad that I almost had that kill and he stole it from me, rather than I got killed for stupid reasons. All right then. Okay. We can do this. 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 All right then. Look at all that. Look at all those. Okay. Ooh, he's one that killed me before. Let's see if we can. Critical hit. Okay. Got him. Wow, I was #1. Lucian #1. Look at that. Yay! Maybe I haven't lost maybe I haven't lost it all yet. Okay. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, I actually got something. Purchase, outfit, research the next tier. I'm gonna turn that on so that we don't have to wait. Before I turned it off because I was just trying to acquire things, so I wanted to try to conserve resources. But now we're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna try and go as far as we can. All right then. Well, that went well. Let's try the high tier stuff. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I am going to be so miserable with myself in about 10 minutes after I click this button. But you know what? Let's go for it. But yeah, so yes, like I was talking about, while we're waiting for... Oh, never mind. I guess we don't have time. I'll get to my little history lecture later instead of... We'll get to my little history lecture later. All right then. Yes. So this one is a rather famous aircraft, the N1K series. It started off as actually as a float plane, which you can tell by the N designation. That's what the N represents. N designation for the Imperial Japanese Navy is a float plane fighter. But later modifications removed the floats, yet the designation stays. So even though now it's operating mostly as a land-based fighter, it does not switch over to the designation for a land-based fighter, which I cannot remember off the top of my head. Actually, I'll have to look that up momentarily. It does not switch over to the designation for a land-based fighter, but it keeps the designation as a carrier-based one. And the N1 series became very famous as the George, or the Shindenkai, which was probably one of the better Japanese aircraft of the late war. But like everything else, it had like with most other things, it did not have, there were simply not enough of them. The pilots remaining weren't as skilled. So, yeah. Alright then. Let's go see if I can get this guy with a high deflection shot from the side. He's going for that B-17, and he's climbing, which means I have a chance of actually catching up with him, I hope. Oh, whatever. I actually don't know what that plane is. Oh, well, I guess they didn't need me. I guess they didn't need me. Oh, look, an A7M. That's one of me. Oh, it's flying towards me. Alright, then. He can probably outmaneuver me. Okay, but let's try to get I gave my life for that bomber. I gave my life. I died for him. I died for him. Alright. Let's get in this plane. Let's get in a high-altitude, high-performance fighter. What is it that I need, chat? What do I need? But yes, unlike the other aircraft we've been flying today, this is the KI-100, which, as you can tell by the designation, is different. KI is an Army designation. The Army doesn't actually distinguish between fighters, bombers, and other types of aircraft. It just has an increasing KI. It just has KI, a KI designation, which I think translates to something like aircraft type or something along those lines. Alright, let's see if I can get after this PB4Y. Usually Japanese aircraft aren't the best interceptors in this game because they're very fragile. They get torn apart by defensive fire very easily. But this guy is on his own, and I think I've got a good approach angle. What I don't want to do is I don't want to approach him from behind so he has all the time in the world to shoot me up with his tail guns. Huh. Well, that's inappropriate. Oh dear, he's shooting at me. Oh, I've got a friendo. I didn't get the kill. Oh, come on! He gets a kid on me. He gets a hit on me, yeah, I'm not going to, I'm trying to be very freeform, but I also am very well aware that these types of games that I play can attract a certain audience of people who are not as well versed in, versed about history. And while I do strive to educate, and I will do my best to answer any questions that are, made in good faith, I'm definitely not going to just kind of allow questions that are rude or kind of insulting. Where'd you go, actually? I totally missed him. Well, I think I got him. But I died myself. Now let's see if maybe we can kill each other. I don't actually know what I attempted to accomplish there. Well, I'll at least get the kill. Maybe I can try to glide. Oh, there's the airfield. But yeah. Like I was saying, I'm not really going to tolerate or be responsive to questions that are kind of that are rude or very insensitive. I'm just going to have zero tolerance for that. Oh, did I not even get the kill credit for that? That's annoying. I'm probably going way too fast to land. Yeah, I'm almost certainly going far, far too fast to safely land. But this is arcade mode. You never know what could happen, right? Brakes. 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 Oh, wow. I pulled that off. I did not expect to pull that off. I landed. Alright, now we sit here as a repair. And I hope I don't die on the tarmac. Yay. Alright then. Alright, alright, alright. Take off! Woo! Ah, Japanese aircraft. Being so light means they take off very easily. Gear up for speed. Take off! Yay! Alright, let's try to get some altitude back.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
What was I talking about? What was I talking about before that whole episode there? Yeah, I was talking about how, yeah, the Japanese Navy, the Japanese Navy, what it really emphasized was not so much maneuverability, but it really wanted its aircraft to be very, very light. And the reason it wanted them to be very, very light was because they wanted aircraft that had a very long range, because the Japanese Navy's big concern was always that it was going to be heavily outnumbered by a potential adversary, be that the Americans or the British. Whoever the Japanese were going to fight, they were probably going to have a bigger navy than Japan, and they're probably going to have a bigger industrial base to support that navy. So the Japanese Navy's inkling was always quality over quantity. They always wanted the best of everything to make up for their numerical inferiority. And for aircraft, what that meant is that they wanted to be able to, as they would call it, outrange the enemy. They want aircraft that could strike at the enemy's aircraft carriers, because it could launch from a Japanese carrier, strike the enemy's aircraft carriers, and do that from so far away that the enemy couldn't properly respond. And so that was the main reason why the Japanese valued lightness in their aircraft design so much. Now, maneuverability was also a widely valued characteristic, and the one fun thing about the very famous Mitsubishi Zero is that it was actually despite all its kind of memed as only being maneuverable, there were actually a lot of good qualities. Actually, for when it was introduced in 1941, well, not even 1941, introduced in 1940, it was very, very well armed for for any kind of carrier fighter. Okay, well, I know this plane. He can't run away from me. My only concern is that I won't get close enough for him to kill before the match ends. Shit, that's what he's trying to do. He's coming in. Alright, then let's try to deal with you. Okay. Oh. Well, okay. Okay, I got something. But yeah, I'll actually finish my little talk before I queue up for the next game. Yeah. Yeah, the Japanese Navy, what they really wanted to do is they really wanted to be able to strike the enemy from so far away that the enemy could not respond in time, could not respond to attack the Japanese back. And that was the goal of... Oh yeah, no, I already talked about that. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Yay. Yeah, the Zero, when it was introduced, let's pull up the Zero, actually. I think I have it here in my... Yeah, the first A6M2 model. And one of the fun things about this game is it does have there's an X-ray view, so you can kind of see everything, but we'll keep it off for now. But yes, this is the initial model of the A6M2. The A6M1 was the prototype. but it actually is decently well armed for the time. Um, let's see, X-ray view. That's what I'm looking for. It's not perfect view, but it helps. Two machine guns, light rifle caliber machine guns, which isn't unheard of. A lot of British aircraft of this time period also are only armed with a rifle caliber 7.7 millimeter, or in the British term .303 machine guns. And it also has 20 millimeter cannons, which give it a pretty solid offensive punch. Now, the Japanese Type 99 cannon is not the best cannon. As you can see, it's very short barreled, so it has a very low velocity, which means it's only really useful at very close range. And it also, probably the weakest quality is that it has a very low ammo capacity. The cannons on the Zero only have 60 rounds per gun, and those guns are the source of much of its offensive firepower, especially against more resilient targets. So quite often, Zeros would, despite having incredible range, Zeros would often not be able to engage in substantial multiple combat simply because after a single round of combat or so, their primary offensive weaponry would be depleted. But yeah, that was nice. We had one. We haven't had like a bad game. We have had a really good game, which I think was the game trying, which I think is this game trying to be nice to me and make me play more. And we had one game where we didn't do terribly, but we also didn't do very well. I actually really don't like this bomber, so we are going to switch out for something else. We are going to switch it out for... No, not that. We're going to switch it out. No, don't I have something here? I have something here. Okay, let's turn off the map. Ah, yes, that's... Ooh. No, it's the same battle rating. I guess it doesn't matter. This one actually has forward guns, though, so... I'll put this one inside. A little bit more maneuverable, a little bit more... Well, actually, no. I want this... yes. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Oh, this one's actually faster too. So okay, we'll stick with this one. Just doesn't have as much defensive firepower, but I guess that doesn't matter. The defensive firepower in these things isn't great anyway. But yeah, let's try this again. Let's queue up one more time. Oh wow, we've already gone for like over half an hour. I'm proud of myself. I've played for a little bit and I haven't gotten too salty. I guarantee that's going to end soon. I am not going to be able to keep this up. Do 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 do. Oh, the city map. I actually like this map. It's kind of cool. I don't think it's any city in particular, but it's kind of cool. You get to fly amongst the buildings. But I'm going to fix this because I know I am not going... Oh, right. That's why I don't like this plane. It doesn't have very good bomb loadouts. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll save that for later. Alright. Let's get back in my good old A7M. I really like the A7M. The A7M was supposed to be the successor to the Zero, but it had a lot of design difficulties. They has heavier firepower with two improved 20 millimeters and two heavy machine guns instead of light machine guns, which gives it a substantial firepower increase, along with much more cannon ammo. So it's got a lot more firepower than the Zero. It's got a more powerful engine, which was one of the Zero's greatest weaknesses, honestly, that its engine was not the best. Oh, that kind of ties back into just Japanese industrial capability. Because of the limits of Japanese industry, they had a lot of problems with especially as the war went on, building high output engines, and that really probably more so than anything else is why limited the performance capabilities of Japanese aircraft. Excuse me, I don't know why I've got an aggressive case of hiccups here. Okay, let's see. Let's go for this bomber, I think, and then we'll see. Yeah, well, let's go for this bomber first. Alright then. Looks like someone else is on him. Don't really want to stick around and engage in a dogfight. Oh, wait, maybe he is. I got a kill assist from that at least. Okay, yes. Oh, look at that, that's cute. I don't want to fight a B-25. I cannot properly take one of those on. Maybe between these other two. Oh, okay, that works. Oh, no, 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 leave me alone. Frickin' defensive firepower. But I got a good hit on him at least. And he didn't really get a lot of hits on me, so... That's another kill assist. Okay. Okay, okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I know what I'm doing. I will stick close with my friends so I do not get off on my own. Okay, that P-51 is going to be... It's going to have a lot of energy, but he's probably going to want to get back up there. And I can probably try to help pick him off. Yeah, bit of a... Okay. That BF-109 looks like he's going to be... Okay, got him. He's probably going to die. Whee! Alright. Oh, that was actually an AI. That's okay. Okay, someone's actually on my tail. I don't actually see them. Oh, it's a P-47. Okay. Okay, he's probably going to burn down, I hope. Okay, let's try to get some other... A lot of planes that are dogfighting here in the, Enemy kill assist, that's worth it. Hehehe. It's really fun flying amongst the buildings. I like it a lot. It makes me feel cool. Oh, wow, okay. I guess he kind of got surprised by me too, because he didn't even try to shoot at me. Take out this IL-2. Okay, the IL-2's dead. P-51, let's try to help him out. Oh, are we going head-to-head? Yes, we are. Oh. Well, that was my mistake. I really shouldn't have done that. Oh, it's that type of P-51. I hate that plane, actually. I hate it with its quad 20mm cannons. It's some kind of weird early model variant that has four Hispano cannons on it. But yes, actually, this is a little moment we can talk about. As you can see, the version of the A7M I was flying is actually a variant which was made. Oh, actually, I don't actually know how to read that. It's a very odd designation, but we'll talk about that later. I believe it's a variant that has a different. It was manufactured by a different company and had a different engine. Oh, I guess I got him. I'm still like third on the team. I'm not doing that bad. I'm amazed. I thought I would be just fuming by this point, and I'm actually, enjoying myself and having fun. Okay, let's get back. That urban dogfighting was really fun. I want to get back into that. Okay. Fokker. Fokker what? Because he's gonna be in a freaking biplane. Okay, let's see if we can get this, critical hit, it says. Was that a biplane? I actually can't tell what that was. I feel like that's actually a biplane of some kind. I don't actually know what that is. No, that's definitely not a biplane. Well, I deserve that. I deserve that. I admit I deserve that. That was a stupid maneuver. But I killed him. Fokker D-21. I have no idea what that is. That's okay. Alright, let's take out a dive bomber. Let's see if we can take out some ground targets.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
I really like this plane, the B-7A2. Oh.
But next time,
Never mind.
we'll win.
Never mind. Yes. I'm enjoying playing my Japanese carrier planes, and I can also... The game is reminding me that, hey, did you know you can also try to get to the grind to the Harrier? I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. Wait, no, 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 I do not want to just... What? Why did I automatically queue back up again? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, okay. I don't really want to... For a change of pace, let's try a low tier. We'll play a lot of low tier Japanese aircraft. Actually, too high. I guess I don't actually have anything that can fit in here. This is too high. This brings up the tiers too much. I don't want this. Put the classic Betty there. And see, maybe we can stick something else over here. I would like it to not be a terrible aircraft. These are all bombers. I guess this works. I think I skipped this plane while I was, Yeah, I skipped this plane entirely while I was grinding. While I was grinding out. Oh, wait, that was probably a waste. Eh. Eh. Hmm. Hmm. But you know what? Let's give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? Oh god, no. God. We're in a bad mood. I start this off with a new bomber, and it already is the one which is as useless as possible to play with bombers. All right, let's just. I'm heavily loaded up on bombers, and it's a map mode that there aren't a lot of ground targets to bomb. But you know what? Let's give it a try. Let's just get in there, give it our all. Gambare. Gambare for the Emperor, I guess. So we'll just fly. Oh, look, we got ourselves a friend. we will just fly straight towards those oh my god, those are medium tanks. I actually can't do anything. I do not have the bombs to do anything. But alright, well, we will do our best. And if we die, we will at least die probably miserable, horrible deaths, because this probably without actually accomplishing anything, most likely. Yeah, that BTD prob.
The airfield is ours. We must hold it.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry as much about
The enemy has captured the airfield. We need to act fast.
Yep, took out everything I could possibly kill, but let's give it a try anyway. Yeah, unsurprisingly I missed completely, because these little 50-kilogram bombs I'm carrying can't actually do much against anything that's not a unarmored target, but I could give it my all. I hit something. This is gonna be painful. This is gonna be incredibly painful for everyone involved, including me, especially me.
Attention to the map.
Oh well, I actually hit some. I actually took it out. Hi. Yeah, I actually took out a couple targets before I died. Okay. Now let's see if we can crash land somewhere before. See if I can crash land somewhere. Nope. I don't even know what that thing is. Some kind of German thing. Well, let's get into something a little bit more fun, shall we? We'll get into the classic Zero, the A6M2. So yes, the Japanese actually called this Zero, unlike a lot of things, Zero is actually its Japanese designation. The official Allied codename for this aircraft is actually the Zeke. But you'll almost never hear it called that. It's almost always going to be called the Zero. Zero is, of course, derived from its Japanese designation, which is the Type Zero. I almost crashed into my friend there. Got him. But as you can see, I have used a third of my ammo capacity just taking down one fighter. So I should probably reload before I get engaged again, but there's a lot of stuff just nearby. So I can probably afford to... Okay. I can probably afford to try to get in before I reload. I hear a Stuka siren. I actually don't know where it's coming from.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We can't let them keep it.
Yep, 2 targets and I'm out of ammo, so I need to actually reload before I get back engaged into combat if I want to do anything actually, if I want to be anything useful about this. But yeah, Zero is actually derived from the Japanese type designation, which was the Type Zero carrier fighter. That came from the fact that the Zero was introduced in the imperial year 2500. Which corresponds to the more familiar, what we would more commonly known as 1940. So that was what the type designation represented. And so, because it was in Zero, the common name among its Japanese pilots was either the Zero Fighter, or, now I don't remember the precise Japanese for what carrier fighter actually is in Japanese, but I believe one of the common nicknames for a carrier fighter was a Kansen. So the Zero was actually known as the Ray? That was a very... Ow, ow, this is a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I hit him, I think, before I died. He, like, flew past me. Okay, this was I screwed up there. I should not have done any of that. But as you can see, I am very maneuverable. But, of course, the weakness is now that, of course, that I can't really do much. Yeah, out of cannon ammo, so I can't actually really hit anything right now, so I'm just gonna have to pepper this guy with bullets until I hope he goes down. Well, I am apparently tying up quite a bit of their team here. Let's see if I can get him before. Okay, got him, I think. See if I can get you. I got the kill! I got the kill! Woo! Wow, I'm enjoying myself far too much. I thought I would be miserable doing this. This is actually incredibly enjoyable. I am... Well, I'm not going to say I'm good. I am not good at this game. If I said I was good at this game, someone would be very angry with me momentarily. But, I am doing far better than I thought I would. Yeah, five kills already. Okay. I think I made ace. I made ace in that 0. I got 5 kills in one plane. I made ace. Of course, you know, I immediately died, but, still counts, right? Yeah. Maybe it's the aviators. Maybe wearing these cool aviators makes me a better pilot. Lucian, the scourge of the skies. Woo. But yeah, another common stereotype about Japanese pilots in World War II is that they, everyone always says that Japanese pilots were dogfighters, that they mostly try to chase enemy fighters from the tail to try to engage them in like close range World War I style dogfights. All right, let's see if we can save our friend here. Oh shit! In my efforts to save my friend, I in turn got ambushed, but that's okay. This is kind of terrible. I'm just getting attacked constantly from every direction, so I can't actually line up a good shot. Oh, come on! Leave me alone! Let me just... Please! Oh, God. Okay. I am engaged now. In a... See, this is the kind of salt I was expecting.
The enemy is winning.
Where I can't actually, you know, line up an attack. I just get constantly attacked from all directions, and I can't actually hit anything. Ooh, there are medium tanks over there. Maybe if I die here, I'll get a bomber and try to deal with those. Ah, yes, the Ki-61, also known as the Tony. Quite hilariously, this aircraft, when it first appeared, a lot of Allied airmen mistook it for a Bf-109, the famous German fighter. And so there was lots of references in, especially early in World War II, in the Pacific, to Japanese 109s or Japanese Messerschmitts. Which, of course, didn't exist, but the Allies mistook this aircraft for a 109, and they assumed that the Germans were sending high-performance aircraft to their high-performance aircraft to help out their allies in the Pacific. That still wasn't a bad game. We lost, but I've come in very high. I was not expecting this at all. At all. Oh, I actually didn't finish researching things on this aircraft. Okay. New engines. Yay. Oh, and I have to pick. Yes, let's continue that down that here. Okay. Let's see. I plan to play for just a little over an hour, and we're about an hour in, so I will do one more game. We will try. Yeah, let's try this. We'll try slightly higher tier. See if we can carry our success over. Try just one more game here. Then I will call it an early night. I'm a little tired. I have not slept as well as I would have liked the last couple days. Oh god, it's another one of these. But that's okay. I only have one bomber this time. Got the right bomb load. Let's see if we can pull this off. Just fly straight at the enemy land forces. Low altitude, high speed, low drag. Let's go. Actually, we'll fly straight a little bit and come in from the side, which will hopefully let us avoid some of the fighters that are probably going to be going for me. Alright, hard right. Let's see if we can pull this off. I don't know if I will, but I can try. I can dream. Okay, we're gonna go for the AA because if I go for the tanks, oh, these are medium tanks. Yeah, let's go for the AA. At least I can definitely take those out. Let's try to stay low, see if we can draw off fighters for as long as I can. I've actually hit something here, but I am very beat up. Offensive maneuvers. I'm gonna die, but there are like 5 guys chasing me. I'll call that a victory. Oh well, I'm still awake. My gunners are all dead. I am dying, but I have, done... That took them a while. I got out some grand targets, so that wasn't a complete waste. Oh, I actually have a backup for that plane, but I don't actually need that. Alright. My KI-84, let's get in you. Let's see if we can do anything from high up. Ooh, that was close. There are a lot of things I don't like about Warthunder, but one of the things I do like is the models are very nice. Like, I love how you can see the little maintenance access door inside of this KI-84. So cute. Alright then, but yeah. Alright, I am calm again. I am not always angry. Alright then, let's try to help our friends. A6, M6, that's the Japanese aircraft. M6, so that's a 0, but I've never heard of the M6 model. Alright then, he took out one of the enemies. I hit him, but I didn't kill him, unfortunately. Yeah, if he's at this altitude, he is much more maneuverable than me, but I am much faster, so I will just leave. And let somebody else take care of that guy.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Thank you very much.
Alright, looks like this 190 is going to try to take out our Spitfire. Let me try and help my friend. Or, oh, that KI-43 actually succeeded. That's not good. Oh, there's actually a lot of guys coming here to take out my friend, but let's see if I can help. Let's go for this 190 first.
One more down.
Okay, he's on fire, so he's probably going down. Oh god, he's back. I hit him again, but that's not enough. Oh, right then, so... Alright, this guy's back. Oh god. Well, I actually hit a few things, but I'm just going to die now. That's unfortunate. I'm too low altitude to eject, but at least I hit something. Alright then. Let's get back out there.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Oh, what is this balancing Warthunder? Why are there 3 more people on the end? That's okay, I'm not going to complain too much. But I am starting to feel the rise of salt. I am feeling the salt. So, this will probably be the last queue. Oh, I totally forgot. I modded my game. I totally forgot that I had the Pecco Land Air Force mod on for my zeros. Yeah, Hololive is I'm a big Hololive fan. I fell down the rabbit hole, and that is why I decided I wanted to start streaming. And so there are going to be some legacies of that in how I, do things. Is he flying towards me? No, he is not. He's trying to land. But I... Oh no! Oh no! 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 Heh. Okay. Well, he's probably gonna be able to get away from me though. Let's see. Maybe he will be stupid. Maybe he's dumb. And he will try to stick around and dogfight me. Or not. That doesn't matter. Unsurprisingly, well, that was an all right way to end. I think that was all right. That was all right. That was incredibly all right. But yeah. Let me like I said, I think this will be the this is going to be that was the last get round for me tonight. Yeah, I streamed quite a while yesterday, and I'm a little tired. I stayed up a little too late playing Hearts of Iron, so I wanted to try and fix that a little bit, so I'll end a little earlier tonight. I think going forward, Wednesday's definitely going to be a regular day for me to stream, at least something. It might not be a long stream, but I'll try to stream something on every Wednesday. Let me get back to my blank void. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was interesting listening to me talk about. I hope. Oh, the book was moving with me this entire time. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I hope you got to learn something from my stream today, and you got to enjoyed hearing me talk about the Japanese naval aviation, the ideas behind it, and all that fun stuff. And as always, the book that I recommended today, Sunburst by Mark Arpidi, a fantastic thing, Bork, if you would like to learn a little bit more about this topic. And yes, I think that's about it. So, if you enjoyed today, please like, comment, and subscribe my videos. Follow me on my Twitter, linked in the account. And I hope you will have a fantastic rest of your day. I've been Lucian, and this has been a wonderful War Thunder stream. Good night, everyone.